Good afternoon guys and welcome back to another episode of Talking Balls. You'll have seen there, you thought it was a yellow ball, another premium yellow ball, but it's actually
I'll tell you what.
the Srixon Q-Star Tour Divide. And we've got the cameraman James Robinson, we have got a match. I'm not currently one up because
Level!
We're level. So guys, we're using this ball today, one of the golf balls that's come out in the last couple of years that James and I thought would do really well. For me, it's perfect for short game, it's perfect for short game practice. On the course so far, struggled to see it as well off the tee, but again, it's performing as well as a premium ball would do.
And my big point is, I've never seen someone use one and I've never found one. So, are they a bad idea?
Yeah, you normally find any ball, we find plenty of pinnacles and, you know, what do we say about pinnacles? But, a good ball, premium ball, but I've lined it up, trying to use the alignment aid to help me. And get it down there.
That's a delightful drive. Nice high fade.
Towering fade.
I'm sensing it again here. Send that, did I? We halved last week, didn't because I missed that. This is a resurrection from last week.
Oh yeah, you did.
I missed it, didn't I?
You had a Western Supermare, some would say. That's a great ball. Similar to last week, you're in the fairway and I'm in the rough.
It's just standard really, isn't it? So Chris, what have you thought so far about these Srixon balls?
So far, again off the tee, with the irons, longer irons, I haven't really seen any benefit. Other than it's a premium ball, we know how it's going to react, we know how it's going to fly, we know what it's going to do when we hit it into a green. But the main thing for me is chipping and putting. We've been able to get better feedback, and where most mid-handicappers, any golfer really, can save a lot of shots, is on the putting green, is around the green. When you do miss the greens, how we get up and down, and working out why you might have mishit a shot or why your putt might have missed. We've seen a couple of putts that you missed to start with. I know you hold the last one unfortunately, but the first couple, total misreads. Good pace, great roll because we saw that using the ball, but unfortunately the reads were nowhere near.
And you could say that I've actually used that to my advantage, and it's all about learning on the course. So if you're playing golf and you're missing putts, have I missed because it was bad pace, have I missed because it was a bad stroke, or have I missed because it was a bad read like I did on the first couple of holes? I worked out I was under reading all these putts, and then I read the third one perfectly.
Correct, I'll give you that, and that's where...
Oh, sorry, I thought that's the first time I've ever got that wrong.
Catch up. That's where most of you amateurs, you're going to be able to fix it. If you miss a putt on the first couple of holes, you don't have to be one of those days. You can quickly figure out what's going wrong, hopefully fix it out there, and hole a few more putts and still have a good round.
Got it.
Ho ho.
See, this is where it gets a little bit annoying because I just can't see it. It's a fairway shot, definitely. But I can't, there's a white ball here, but we're not playing with white balls, so it's definitely not that one. Where is it? If it's on the red side, it does make it a bit more difficult. Right, so yeah, that'll be why I'm blaming the ball. It's not the ball's fault, it's in a little bowl. As well, you alright back there?
Living the dream in the trees.
I'll get this on the green, then I'm going to go and film Chris's from the green for him. Got about 70. That could be exceptional. Oh, it is as well. Come on! Chris is down in the trees. Hiya, Chris. And I'll film this from the green for you. I've had a bit of a nightmare there. I thought, Chris won't see this until the edit, but I thought I was filming and I wasn't. Chris has played a shot from the trees. When you see this in the edit, Chris, I'm sorry, but I didn't press record. Basically, Chris has landed the other side of this bunker and he's there. And that's me there, so. Shot, Chris! Right, finding your way?
I believe so.
Another good bit of stopping power. That was out the rough.
Yeah, premium ball 2 weeks in a row and a lot of control.
Is it alright there?
That is fine, my friend. If
How do you
I
like
hit
the flag?
that, it's
Left
time to
him.
call it. So again here, using the alignment, making sure that's lined where I want, and then we can take feedback from the roll.
Not a bad roll. Oh, it was just wobbling a bit, wasn't it?
Yes, it was wobbling a little bit, just like when James knocked it back there. Not a perfect roll, but it was more.
So what we're saying is my knockback was as good as your stroke.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is to go 1 up with 1 to play, Chris.
1 up with 1 to play. Let's see, there's a bit of movement on that. Let's see how James's rolls. Again, fantastic roll, great pace, but a bad read. Consistent.
You know what? I'm actually quite enjoying this ball now.
Right, back on the 6th, the drivable par 4. So James, as always, is going to give it a go.
The funny thing is, I played one of the best drives I've ever hit. Oh, I tell you what, I've nearly just punctured myself with a tee then in my pocket.
Oh no.
Pointing up. Yeah, I hit a really good drive on here yesterday, which was last week, and then proceeded to make 5, so...
Yeah, but we also want to show a bit of short game with it, show how good you can see the ball around the greens. Or on it if you want. It's a good shot.
Yeah, it's a little bit right. It's probably carrying that bush.
A little bit right. We'll certainly have a pitch shot at least.
Yeah. Chicken out of that.
Right, I think I've got that lined up pretty well. Gloves on.
Oh.
Right, get it down there. Show a bit of short game.
Nice big toey hook you want, really, here.
That's what we want.
And that's up with mine. It's exactly the same line as mine, actually. Yeah, it's alright.
Well, if we find one,
we find them both.
Yes. So as we walk down to find those 2 balls, hopefully.
This literally could be find it and you win the match, because we've just headed just over that bush.
Over the big bush. But
the punishing bush.
The punishing bush. This ball, so far, like I said, for short game stuff and putting, which hopefully we'll show here, I do think it's great. But as a premium ball, are you going to pay over £40 roughly, or around £40?
Would you go for the standard Q-Star, probably? Yeah,
you'd probably go towards the standard ones. Do you want to be that guy who turns up with a multicoloured ball? If you can get hold of something...
Do you know what that guy does? Takes them and leaves them. That's what that guy does.
That is that guy.
That's that guy.
But yeah, if you can get hold of some for practice, that'd be perfect. You can practice your chipping, practice your putting, really get some feedback, and when you do go for lessons, you can start to give some feedback to the coach and figure out what you're doing wrong.
And you can also film your own stroke and film the ball roll and work away from that.
See if you're cut spinning it, see if you're hooking it, see if it's bobbling, all sorts.
Right, where are these?
Not
I thought he'd found it, but we haven't. There is one there. And that looks like a yellow and red, and I've had a nightmare. And yours is there, Chris. Tell you what, they're not bad at all, are they, really?
No, they've got over the punishing bush. So probably around about 50 yards here.
50 yards. It's got to be lob wedge, really, hasn't it?
It's got to be lob wedge, which is a shock to us all.
I just never learn, do I? Because it cost me the match last week.
Well, your putting cost you the match, really. But
do I go 56 and land it just on the fringe right-hand side and let it release down?
Oh, we've got him thinking, folks. We've got him thinking. Right.
Those brain cells are working, Chris.
Let's see how this ball...
I can't believe how much we've actually gotten away with these.
No, I've been lucky over that bush.
This is actually a difficult shot to get close, isn't it?
It's not easy. Tough pin. Both pins have been tough the last 2 days here at Woolley. Somebody must have upset John and Stu. Oh,
short. It's exactly where I wanted it to land as well.
Way too soft, but good shot. But mine will be better from there.
Well, I can even get a bit of foliage in for yours here,
Chris.
I
tell you what, unbelievable camera work. BAFTA award winning.
What does BAFTA stand for, do you know?
No.
British Academy of Films and Television, I think.
Oh, I tell you what, it's not your first time at the BAFTAs. Right, I'm going to play the same shot, 56, close it up.
Put more ball nearly moved there.
Say. Right, just get it running down.
Square face instead. Oh, yours would, wouldn't it? Yours would.
Did you see it backspin in the air? You could get a good visual of what the ball was doing. And all in all, it was just a better shot. Right, so James's did
You
land.
can leave that in, just bleep it out. This look, and this is what I mean. That's twice in 5 holes. You could argue, I think it actually needs to be higher, but that is almost
Nearly lined up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's definitely not. Mine's going sideways again.
Take the flag out for us, Chris.
Right,
We're about to lay the smack down here.
Oh, hold it. Let me get the camera down first then. Oh, a bit of movement. Let's get the flag out.
There's no better way of building confidence than just rushing that turf, is there, with the bounce?
Just tickling the turf. Right, flag. Phil. Positive. Mental attitude. If you're not this way past. Oh, it looks fantastic off the.
It was a delightful shot, that, wasn't it? Let's be fair. Is that good?
That is good. But James makes a good point there. Practice swings really do fill you with confidence. Making sure you're hitting the ground nicely before a chip shot is going to go in better than if you've just
don't keep digging the leading edge in time after time, because the greenkeepers won't be amazingly happy with you.
If you've fatted it.
It pains me to say it, Chris, but you've got this for the
Victoria.
We didn't do a tiebreaker last week either, did we?
We didn't do a tiebreaker, no.
So if this doesn't go in, we need a massive tiebreaker out of that bunker.
Mahusive.
Oh! See, your rolls haven't been quite perfect, have they?
Not been perfect. The tendency is for me to
we'll see this, by the way, so take your time. Oh!
Is to leave the face open, which again gives me that feedback. I know I need to go and work on that, but as James said, we have tied, so the big finisher or the tiebreaker is in the sand. Play it as it lies.
Lob wedge.
Lob wedge.
It's a very difficult bunker shot, actually.
Do you want to lead us off, since you're on the left? I would be stood on your ball. Tough shot.
I'm going to say that this is a massive disadvantage. I'm on a downslope and you're an upslope.
Stop making excuses. Oh, I mean, just get a brush tee under it. Right, play off. James also had a practice swing in the bunker. Oh, it's delightful. Great shot. Very much can see how it spins out. Line up in the bunker so we can see how it reacts.
Look at that, that's a gimme. Oh, it's just not taking the break. That is a victory for Robinson.
Yeah, but again, bunkers, we didn't show much short game. I've squared that up and you can see the ball spinning purely just with backspin.
Yeah, and that's a big thing Pete Cowan professes as well, isn't it? A neutral spin axis from a bunker.
Neutral spin, we're not trying to cut across that. I mean, I did it perfectly, but it still didn't win.
I think you could do a golfing 99 seconds right here, right now for that.
We certainly could. Let's
do it.
Kick them back and we'll get on. Guys, I will see you again later in the week.